everybody. Hope everyone is doing good. Entertainment purposes only. Celeb Reads, Priestess Tati. I appreciate the new likes and subscribers. Thank you guys. I'm just instancing my body down real quick because y'all know when I tap into Cardi, I gotta do that extra spiritual protection every time I tap into her, cause let's talk about her. I'm gonna get her out the way because her energy is just always so dense. So, first of all, I'm going to put the suicide hotline prevention number in the description box below. I am gonna do that, okay? Because the way this woman talks about suicide and the amount of people every day that have to bury somebody that they love who has sadly taken their life out of sadness, depression, things going wrong, financial woes is very sad. So I'm going to put the suicide prevention hotline number in the description box below because I don't like the way this girl uses suicide. It is so sad. Girl, like Offset, go, like, she talks about suicide all the time. Offset, go put her in a facility. Obviously, there's something wrong. The amount of times I've seen her, and I don't even follow her, but the amount of times I've heard of, she's made another suicide threat, like, it's very ridiculous. It's very ridiculous. She is, it's almost like she just needs attention so bad. And it's horrible that it has to come out in a way of her taking her own life when she has beautiful children. And she's essentially, she's built her career. Let's keep it real. From the Bronx, from the hood, and you built up a powerful career. I don't understand why she goes and does all this shit. Like, it's sometimes like you want to try to be a fan of somebody, but they make it hard for you to be a fan of them. Because like I said, I don't think Cardi's music is horrible, but the way she acts is deplorable. And I'm somebody with common sense. I can't follow nobody or mess with somebody who is always talking out of turn and is always either being rude, shady, or just straight up being nasty. Okay, I cannot do that. So let's just get into the energy real quick. I'm gonna pull a couple of, I'm not gonna do Cardi in my tarot deck. I'm not. I told you guys she already plays around with energy and shit like that. And whatever is coming from her right now is very desperate. Okay? Cardi's in a very desperate energy where I feel like we've seen her here before, right? But this time, I'm just gonna call it a breakdown. Because I mean, essentially, when you say something to the degree of "I want to take my life," "I want to do anything like that," that's a mental breakdown, my love. Let's keep it all the way 100. All right. So I think this breakdown for Cardi, I think is really coming from a place where she feels like her mind and her creativity is being challenged. And it's because it is. She needs to start putting out new music. Her creativity is being challenged because things are not selling. I told you guys, I got some tea that her record label was actually looking to replace her. Cardi's label is looking to replace her because not only is she not selling, but at the end of the day, you got to keep it real. If the music is not almost listenable, like you don't want to play it back. The way I know I like a song is if I'm like, damn, I might have to play that one more time, or you know what I'm saying, like you play it back. And Cardi's record label is seeing she has no playback value, which is horrible because Cardi used to have playback value. Let's keep it real. She used to have a lot of playback. Sorry, I'm trying to keep this like this. But I really feel like whatever Cardi's been doing to her body and her face surgically has really been fucking her up mentally. Okay, when you go through anesthesia, okay, This is a real conversation. I'm about to Google what does anesthesia do to the brain so we can have a real science moment. I tell you guys, I know I'm a psychic, but I like facts. I need facts. In fact, there are so many people that project on me the fact when I say facts that they say, is that a prediction? No, that's a fact. You can go Google that. I like both. You know what I'm saying? You can't have truth without lies. You feel me? Cardi B. Deceit. Oh, where'd that card fly like that? The deceit card. Listen, this card kept flying out, so I'm gonna just keep it. Look at this card. Whatever's going on with Cardi's mindset, whatever Cardi has done in the past, whatever deceit Cardi has committed, it's haunting her. I don't know what else to say. And then in the song, she recently released a verse on Offset's album, and on it, she talked about, remember, she said she drugged men, right? And she spoke on that. But it's like, I don't mean to laugh, but when you do bad shit, either way, it's gonna come back. When you do something wrong, some people like to think karma's only physical. No, baby. Karma is mental. Karma is emotional. Karma is financial. And you see how this money right here, she's going through a lot of financial and mental karma. Y'all see how my camera won't stop focusing? Whatever energy work, whoever she has paid, I told you guys, she's paid people to do energy work for her. And I'm telling you, I feel like the people that do energy work for her, even they get karma. It's something about everybody around Cardi at this time is getting karma. If you're affiliated with Cardi, there's something about her energy that's very dark, and there's a lot of dark downloads around her. A lot of dark downloads around her. So whatever shit I'm looking at right now, she need to go to the river. She need to go to the river. You need a choir. Right? You need a lot of holy water. You need to add something in there, and then you need to dunk her in. Magician in the Mirror just popped up. These cards read themselves. My bad. These cards read themselves, though. Look at it. Deceit from the Magician. Like, what else do you... Oh, my gosh. I don't even need to read these cards, bro. Patience. When you're patient and you let things take its toll and you let things work or do something, I'm telling you, man. I feel like at one point Cardi was told to be patient about something, but she didn't. She skipped ahead. She did some kind of maneuver, some kind of deceit to skip ahead, and it's fucking her up. This could have been something in the industry that she's done. Maybe money, maybe payola. You know, they say payola in Sympathy. Wow, my camera will not stop focusing for real. Hold on. Y'all, why is this Offset? I just heard this is Offset. Damn. Offset could be hiding money from Cardi. It wouldn't shock me if he is hiding money from her. Patience, because there's a lot going on. Walking away. You guys, Offset is planning something. Because he came up as this energy. That's crazy. I just saw his face morph into this guy's body in my third eye. He's doing some sneaky shit right now. I believe it's with money. He might listen. I don't really make too many predictions on my channel. I try not to. I like to say the universe, God has the final say in everything. But it would not shock me if Offset is putting away money to leave Cardi. It would not shock me. Because Offset was on No, not on live. He just was on a video with what's her name? Culture. Him and Culture, being all cute. Culture was hugging him, and you know who came in the background screaming and yelling and cursing? Cardi. Offset and Culture were having a cute ass moment, and here comes Cardi screaming and yelling and creating problems and cursing. Offset just act like he didn't see her. I'm serious. This is giving me courthouse vibes. Offset might divorce her. He might be thinking about it. Because at the end of the day, imagine someone always saying how much they want to take themselves out, hurt themselves, kill themselves, but they don't go get therapy. Imagine that. It's like, why don't you just go get help? I feel like he really wants her to get help. I want her to get help. Mentioning suicide like this often, and then talking about I'm fine, that's not good. Like I said, every day somebody in this world has to bury somebody they love because they killed themselves. And for Cardi to do that shit is low as fuck. It's low as fuck, and it's not cool. And that's a big reason why she gets karma, is because she does stuff like that. Like, girl, you have all that money, access to some of the best help in the world, and you don't go get it. It's like Cardi wants it to work in her favor, but it's not. It just makes her look crazier. Yeah, community. I feel like Cardi has a group of yes people that just say yes to everything that she does, but really they're around her to take her down. Look at this shit. Look at this group of people. They appear to be her yes people, but that's not. I'm telling you, I feel like Cardi's gonna get taken out from the inside. I hate to say that shit, but it's like when you have an envious heart and you do a lot of crazy dark shit, and on the internet, she just said all that suicidal stuff, and somebody tweeted her, and she tweeted them back, "I hope you and your mom die." That's the shit I'm talking about. Like, how could you even be a fan of someone that goes online and says that shit? If Nicki said that shit, it would be over for her. So just please, please, please. Cardi needs to have more appreciation. How about that? That's what the guys are saying. You've accumulated all this money, all this wealth, but your mind is still barren. Your mind is still lost. Your soul is still confused. She needs to have more appreciation. At the end of the day, there's people that can't feed their kids right now. Got kids sharing one can of beans. There's somebody that can't feed their kids right now, and she can go give her kids gourmet meals. Like, she needs to have more appreciation for real, because I'm gonna say one thing: God doesn't like people that take blessings for granted. Whatever kind of blessing it is, God doesn't like that. So she really has to be careful and start healing and walk in a better path and open up her mind to spirit and to God more, because that kind of darkness and to be around children, that's not healthy, you guys. All right, let's keep it rolling. Britney. I love Britney so much. Entertainment purposes only. I think I did. You know what's funny? I believe I talked about Britney maybe a week and a half ago, and I said I felt like she was gonna come out with some kind of interview or some kind of talk, something, and she's coming out with supposed to be a memoir. Get out my drink. Sorry, these little ants in my drink. On my drink, not in it. Move. I'm sorry, y'all. Forgive me. I'm gonna keep my drink from over there. Now, I want to look at the name of what Britney is, the memoir. Okay, there we go. What's the name of it? The Woman in Me. Okay, first of all, what I want to know about this Britney book is, did Britney write this? And then I listened to maybe 30 seconds of the audiobook. It kind of sounds like Britney, but it kind of sounds like it could be AI. Let's keep it real. They use AI for a lot of shit. They've been actually, let's keep it realer than real. They've been using AI for more than 10, 15 plus years. How about that? How about that? They just started telling us this stuff now. Let's believe that. Britney. Give me 2 seconds. The Woman in Me? Yeah, that's what it's called. The Ace of Swords popping out. Okay. So, like I said in the last, when I channeled Britney, what was that, a week ago, a week and a half ago? I did feel like she was writing something was coming out. She wanted to speak up about something. I don't know. There was just too much weird stuff happening around her, especially with her and that guy going live and them looking like they were high out of their mind. Let's not lie about it. But the truth. Oh, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, I'll take that too. The Hierophant. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. So there is a lot of truth here. It's not that there wasn't. It was just really more so about like what's essentially going on is what it is. Yeah, I feel like certain things have really been weighing on her mind for a long time. I feel like this past decade, maybe even decade plus, has been really, really hard on Britney. So I feel like this is something she's needed to get off of her chest. Yeah, Five of Swords. They say when you have an abortion that the baby spirit never leaves you. That's just something that I've heard. And spiritually and karmically, I can believe that. So I feel like, in essence, I feel like Britney's been dealing with the spirit of the baby that she had aborted. That's what my guides are showing me. Because it's always bothered her. Because she's always felt really close to God. She's always felt really close to the divine. So it's like in Britney's head, when she did that, she kind of betrayed God. She kind of betrayed herself and maybe the views that she's had for her life. And it really made her, I'm not going to lie, with the Five of Swords and the Ace of Cups, it might have even made her really emotionally unstable. It made her really emotionally unstable. So then I feel like that's something she had to get off her chest. It was bothering her. It could have even been causing her mental issues or sleepless nights, or she felt blocked off in some kind of parts in her life or parts in her thinking or her creativity process. So it's like she had to talk about it. That's how it is for some women, not all women, but that's how it is for her. I'm gonna pull like two more. Okay, okay, hold on. Is Brittany working on music? She might be. And what's this? King of Pentacles. There's always someone who's like money hungry around Brittany. There's always someone money hungry around her. Whether it's fucking Kevin fucking Federline or her fucking dad or whatever the fuck it is. There's always someone around her that's money hungry. Always stalking her too. The Empress. Yep. She's coming out really powerful, actually, to keep it honest with you. Yeah, the Seven of Cups. I feel like she doesn't want illusions in her life anymore. She's over it. Knight of Swords. Yeah. Very much to the point in the Ace of Wands. It wouldn't shock me if she came out with a statement or wanted to make a statement or something like that, where she wants to, but she feels fired up. Britney has a fire placement somewhere in her chart that really helps her when it comes time for her to express herself. It might be Sagittarius or something like that. But she has some kind of placement in her chart when it's like, all right, bitch. Like she'll say it if she has to. The Hermit, the Fool, and the Six of Swords. She could be moving somewhere soon or moving out of her area. I think she's realizing that she has a lot of stalkers around her. Not just around her, but like stalkers close to her. And she wants to. I feel like this memoir was the first step to a lot of shit in her life. Like maybe a move or she wants to change or new music. Just, sometimes before you do something, you take a first step and then you're like, oh, okay, that's not that bad. And then you take another step and you're like, all right, I like this. That's kind of what I'm getting. So we love Britney over here. Forever and always. Who do I have next over there? Latto. Oh, yeah, because Latto got exposed. Oops. Okay, look at all these cards. And I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to talk about it because I was just talking to somebody the other day about girls that like to say, yo, I'm a girl's girl. Yo, I'm so down for girls. This is what Latto says. They're like, yo, I'm a girl's girl. Yo, I'm so down for girls. I'm so this. I'm so that type shit. Oh, hold on. Get these ants out of my drink. I forgot there were ants over there. But yeah, she's like, oh my God, yeah, like new female rappers. I always want to collab. I always want to do something. And there's a Chicago drill rapper. Her name's Amari. I don't know if she has two names, but I know her first name is Amari. And she basically came out and went like a 2-3 minute rant. Who manages Latto? RCA Records. How an executive from RCA Records, which is the same people that house Doja. Doja and Latto are on the same record label. And basically, the record label, they were just talking, and she thought Latto was just being added on the remix. She was like, oh, Latto's being added. Like, that's so cool. This is going to be such a cool song. This was, I believe the rapper's name is Mello. This was Mello's song. And she was so excited. She's like, oh, Latto's going to be added. Yes, let's go. And the executive was like, no, she's being added and y'all are being taken off. As in y'all, I believe it was her and two other girls that have features on that song. And Amari was talking about this with so much conviction, and she was so upset. And I was like, oh, I feel like this girl actually had to deal with that phone call. And there's nothing worse than that, than working your ass off. And then it's just like, no, because this artist that's just slightly bigger than you, slightly, doesn't want no one else on a record with them, doesn't want no one else to basically be their competition. That's not what they said, but at the end of the day, use your brain. Someone doesn't want you somewhere with them and they go out of their way to extra make sure your ass ain't there. It's a competition thing. And that's exactly what this is. So I feel like this girl low-key exposed her. I'm going to just pull a few cards on it and then I'll be out of here. I appreciate the likes and the subs, guys. I appreciate it so much. All right. And Latto did respond, and the first thing she said out her mouth was, I don't even know you. That's what she said to the girl. She said, I don't even know you. So then how would you know to go look at her video then, Latto? Okay, whatever. it's like people be telling on themselves. Look at all these cards that fell. I tell you guys again, Latto lives a very messy life. Like, look, the Moon card, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Like, what did I say? I'm going to take these cards. Latto is always living so damn messy. It's always so much sneaky shit going on with her. Almost it's a lot of lies, a lot of darkness. Not gonna lie to you. It's almost like she's like obsessed with the idea of maybe like something about like secrets here or keeping secrets or making something seem like it's not what it is. It's almost like Latto gets off on the idea of things not seeming what they seem. She doesn't mind lying. I'm trying to make this camera focus. It's been, I don't know why my camera's not focusing. It's all this damn lying and shit. Them negative ass spirits that Latto has. But for Latto, be careful what you build off of being deceitful. That's what I'll say to Latto. Be careful. Because at the end of the day, you're trying to build a family with a whole man that was still married. There's a lot of karma in Latto's life. A lot of karma in her personal life, in her financials right now. There's something about her finances that's low-key going on in the background that she'll never tell anybody because she has to put on a facade, right? She's very aggressive. It's like, and like I said, the people around Latto, they have to be yes people. Or she gets very aggressive with people. Like she could actually I see her making people uncomfortable. You like imagine you're trying to have a conversation with somebody and all of a sudden they act like they want to fight you. It's like, hello? It's like, girl, what? What's going on? That's kind of what I'm getting. So I feel like she's about to go through certain endings in her life because of this aggression. You know, you can't be around people and act like this. It's going to make people uncomfortable. I feel like something might even happen where she could lose a deal or lose money because I feel like she's going to have some kind of outburst. And it's going to really show what, like, is something dark has been going on with her mind. Really dark has been going on with her mind. I don't know if it's about like her success or her chart numbers or, you know, shit like that they be worried about. But it's going to affect her image. Something's going to happen that's going to affect her image. I mean, it's been happening. Tower. And I already told y'all, I feel like 21 Savage, his wife, I already told y'all, I feel like she hired someone to do voodoo. I already said that in my last video because I feel it strongly. Like she really hired someone to put Latto's name on a fucking voodoo doll. I'm not even playing with y'all. I'm being dead ass. Because Latto has a lot of karma and it's not going to stop. It's bad. Like, oh, Jesus, I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate you guys. Personal readings, description box below with my email in it. Hope you guys stay safe. Check out those high vibrational subliminal channels in the description box below. Thank you.